it's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Welcome back to the studio for race number 5 on the program, which is the Soccer NE 15 FM 94 handicap. Average merit rating here is 87, and the race is going to be run over 1,200 meters. And Dees, we've just gone through the previous 2 races and we've discussed how tough it is. This is also not that easy, but in saying that, there is a horse that I like here, in the form of number 8, Boldly Go, Dean Cannemeyer's horse for the Fullards and Drews. Keegan DeMella is going to ride. He's just firing on all cylinders. We were talking about Fani Bronkhorst a moment ago. Well, how's this young rider showing his worth all over the country? 53.5, okay draw. Last time out this run behind Wishful Girl In, she was the second fastest finishing. She took an awkward stride at a crucial stage of the race. Her overall form is good. She's by no means a good thing, Dees, but I think she can win.
Yeah, I think you could be going for the right form line, the form line behind Wishful Girl Lynn. But between, Petra, Lady Legend, and Boldly Go, I can't see, much between them at the line they were in. 3 horses will be popular. If you're going to try and single out a horse from that form line, I think you could be on the right track the way she finished off last time out with Boldly Go. But I don't expect Petra and Lady Legend to be too far off her if she's in front at the post. Of the balance of the runners, all of me, Kone Swiss's runner, won really well last time out, and we always mention that, regardless if they've raced on the surface or not, these horses come from Gauteng. They demand the utmost respect when they take on our locals, so that gets the vote for me for the exotics number 3, all of me. And then I picked out a horse here, Warren, and maybe you can lend your thoughts. This is one of my horses to follow. Now, when we single out a horse to follow, we're not necessarily saying, one that's got a winning chance or a place chance. We're saying if you're playing it wide in your exotics, one to include and keep an eye on this horse, maybe one to follow in its next few starts. And that's my thinking here with number 5, Queen of Shadows, because you can see that the last 2 runs just puts you off. But that said, you don't have to be, because that penultimate start was against some of the leading 3-year-olds fillies in the country. And then last time out, let's not forget that this horse was quietly fancied in the betting, and there are clear excuses. Felt something amiss, cut into, so the filly was not herself on the day. And the fact is that Justin Snate has been bold enough to run this horse in the Fillies Guineas down in Cape Town and the Fillies Guineas here in KZN. So he's not just doing that for the sake of Warren. This filly may be showing something back home, but now she's going against a field that I feel she also comes from that Wishful Girl Lynn form line, but I don't think, in no matter of strides, that she is 10 lengths inferior to the winner, Wishful Girl Lynn. I think she's far better than that, and I'm expecting that improvement on Monday.
She's a filly that I have in the past fancied her and selected her and put her on shortlist, etc. And she's run, as you say, a little bit below par, but there's been valid excuses. So you look at those 2 efforts and you do get sort of your wind taken out of your sails a bit, but then you go closer and you look and you ask yourself, what price would a Mamsen Toti be in this field? What price would Zarina be in this field? And she's run close up, very close up to both those horses. So you're quite right. Justin Snaith knows how to get horses.
And she's going to be a price, Warren. She's going to be a price. I'm telling you, last time out she was 7-2. That was a highly competitive race that was won by Wishful Girl and who won a really good race. But the fact is she was 7-2, and I think this time round she could be in double figures. Yeah. So
well spotted, very well spotted.
I think she. You've touched on that Wishful Girl and form line, and it's clear to see that those runners that we spoke about, Lady Legend, Boldly Go, and Petra, we're way in front of her.
Sure.
But I'm just suggesting that she's better than that.
Well, I remember the race clearly. Richard Fourie, you could see something was amiss, so he looked after the horse to ensure that she got over the line safely. and she'll be back, and it could well be on Monday. Well spotted by Dee's, Queen of Shadows, the value for him, and yeah, I agree with him. You've got to include this horse in absolutely everything. Let's move on then to race 6.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.